What's good, YouTube? Blankenship is here. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing. I would definitely appreciate that. And you can always unsubscribe in the future if I do something dickish. How about that, right? I want to welcome everybody who's joined so far. We're going to wait a few seconds, let some people come in. Going to answer some of the stuff we were talking about in chat prior. I was saying that we live above the majority of the population of Canada, considering Toronto, Montreal, and Quebec are the major areas. That said, I know Alberta is growing immensely, and I know that's changing. So, yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's just kind of a shock. Another great thing about the UP is the town I come from had 230-something thousand people in it, and the whole of UP has 319,000 people in it. I'm like, it's weird. So not a lot of people here. A lot of space, not a lot of people. That's why people are here. I probably shouldn't have told you that. I don't think I'm supposed to let out any of the secrets. Secrets of the UP. Trust me, nobody wants to move here. It's minus 50 during the winter. It's horrendous. There's nothing like it. Hello, Lexi. Hello. Welcome, Cold-Blooded. Welcome, welcome. Not going to go super long this evening, only because we do have family in, and I've been enjoying the day too much when I should have been working. Be honest with you, I should have been doing a few more things, but we are going to go over a couple of clutches that I've hatched out. I will be doing some of the snakes you're going to see. I will be doing a video, mainly prosperity, but basically be cutting the eggs and then them after they came out of the eggs all in one video, only because the audio went bad on the first video. I wanted to salvage it in some sort of way for my own little records here. I do use YouTube as like a diary. It's just kind of some stuff I'm doing. Maybe my kids can go back and look at it once I'm gone. It's going to outlive me. You know how it is. What's up, Iron Dog? How you doing, my friend? And again, congratulations to Hempay. Him saw some nice little jackpot. I watched that. It was pretty cool. Pretty cool. Kara, hello. Hello. I know Todd was the first in here. He jumped in. Him left me a nice like right away. Appreciate that. Y'all hit that like button. It does help a lot. If I do something that sets you or something you don't like, it's okay to hit the dislike too. I don't mind the dislikes at all. It lets me know when I have a video that's a little maybe on the edge of being dickish or something. People let me know, and that's all good. What's up, Doug? How you doing, my friend? Gonna go over some, just go over a couple of the clutches that have came out. Now, these happen to be clutches that were kind of holdback. Like I said, I have like three clutches that are holdback clutches. Some of them, some stuff will be for sale as well. I'm not holding everything back, but one of these clutches, I can really show you a good difference between het pied markings and not het pied markings between two snakes. It looks like I got really lucky if you go with the pied markings. And I have to say, every one of my snakes that's had those markings have always proved out. I've had snakes that were sold to me supposed to be 100% pied, and they didn't prove out. And they didn't have the markings. So, but all the ones I've ever had with the markings has worked for me. Take it for what it is. Again, only going to stay on for about an hour or so and probably open up some chat later on. I mean, things kick off and start going crazy. We'll stay on. I don't have any rules. I have to be back at a certain time, but it is good to see his family. I had my oldest son's birthday party this today instead of last week. All the family was able to come out, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, so we just get to it. All right. You guys have seen enough of my ugly mug. Let me just get rid of that. Let's get down here where we can see something worth a crud. Okay, nice and damp in there because they're going to have to shed out here pretty soon. All right, so this clutch I'm going to show you here. Let me get a couple paper towels out. This was the mystery dad. I wasn't sure who the dad was going to be on this clutch, and I was actually pretty surprised that the killer pied ended up being the dad here because locked up one time for just a short period of time too, and somehow he did it, and the banana was going to town, so it's pretty surprised. All right, first things first, let me pick through this pile. I did pretty well on the odds on both clutches, to be honest with you. I'm pretty happy with it. Now I couldn't get any normals in this clutch because again it was a killer pied, it's a super pastel pied, exactly. So I couldn't get anything but pastels. We got 3 pastels, believe it or not, and they are definitely pretty sharp, pretty dark. And if you look at this guy's belly towards the tail, you see he has some nice markings kind of going up there. On this other clutch, actually, I can show you, because all these are going to have nice pied markings on them. That will show markings anyway. We got 3 of the pastels, and again, here's the other 2. They're already hanging out. These are not super bright. Again, I'm going to have to wait till they shed out and see how they go. They're not super bright pastels, but they are 100% het for pie. They all have some cool markings down by the tails, which is, you know, if you're looking for that kind of stuff, that's what you want to look for, is having these nice little marks. Let me see your tail, my friend. Call them train tracks, the black lines on both sides with a nice clear belly. So we got 3 of those. Again, that was the minimum snakes I could get anyway. Then we hit on a super pastel. Always really easy to tell super pastels from a normal pastel. Their heads are going to be, holy crap, you are a, you can see this one right here. The head's way more blushed out and has a lot more blushing going all the way throughout it. Beautiful snake. And again, all 3 of those will be up on the morph market eventually as soon as they take meals. Then I hit on a really beautiful looking black pastel. Let me get the camera kind of, there we go. Really nice looking snake here. Haven't had a good chance to kind of go over them. I always like to look, see if there's some weird markings. My wife's like, ooh, that one has a G. And I'm like, yeah, they all usually end up having a G. It's just the way those markings kind of work. Beautiful snake right here. Now, this is the single pastel in this. And if you add the super pastel to the black pastel, so you add an extra pastel gene, let me get you so you're not all crazy. You get this snake. And again, you can check on their heads. A lot different. And boy, they're super active. That's nice. And you can see the difference in the color of them. One's a lot brighter. Wow, I love that you guys are active. Hopefully you guys will be really good eaters. But a couple of really nice snakes right there. Pretty happy with that. And then at first, while this was in the egg, I could not see its head at all. So I was like, well, it's probably a pastel pinstripe, but it ended up being a super pastel pinstripe. Once I got to see that head, I mean, practically white on top of there. Really nice looking snake right here. Really nice looking snake. Now, I was hoping to hit the all genes. Now, I'm also not sexing these right now. I'm going to talk about that here in a second, especially if Rob comes in. Hi, honey. See, my wife's there. We got family over. Tell everybody so they know I'm not lying to them. I'm just trying to cut out early. But I did hit on all the genes, which is really cool. And that's this sweetheart right here. This is a black pastel, super pastel pinstripe. You are a mover, my friend. I am hoping that this is a female. If it's a female, I will be holding it back. I will be holding back some of the females in here. The pinstripe's a female, as well as that other super black pastel, super pastel black pastel. If the females are keeping it, if they're not, then I'll be selling them. So they will probably be hitting the market. All the males will for sure. But I'm pretty stoked about this clutch because, you know, I did get 3 pastels, you know, which is the minimum I could get on here. But everybody's super healthy. Actually, one of these pastels didn't absorb all of their yolk and came out of the egg, was the first out of the egg, matter of fact. So I did have to tie it off and snip it. Tied it off, snipped it, and it was perfectly fine. Within a few hours, I went in there and the little thing was off and no blood anywhere on the paper towel. So awesome. Hi, sweetheart. What's up, my friend? So if anybody's looking for a snake that wants to be on camera all the time, maybe Chris Hardwick's version of a Bobby, this might be a good one to pick right here. This one will be probably for sale if one of these 2 others isn't a female. Beautiful snakes. Now, I want you to know that these black pastels, they're really silver right now, and I don't let that fool you. They will brown out as they get older and stuff, but they're still really amazing, and they still look really, really good. All right. What's going on, Bob Python Love? What's going on, Doug? Hello, hello. Reese's. Hello, my friend. Y'all, hit that like button if you could. I would appreciate that. Now, I actually did really good on the odds on this clutch as well. This is het to het, mahogany het pied. Now, I didn't know if it was truly a het. I was sold to me as a proven breeder and all, but you know, and I didn't know the people real well. So I was taking a little bit of a gamble, but they were right, proved out, so which was really cool. And I'm glad I ended up getting with the mahogany instead of the other one that people are paying a ton of money for because they just might be the same, but we'll talk about that in another video. So what I want to show you first is the normals. I got two normals out of here that are 66% het for pied. I love how active all these snakes are. That's really good when you have those snakes that just came out of their egg. Like they just came out yesterday, and they're real active. I'm hoping that that's a good sign for when it comes feeding time, that they will get right involved in feeding. I don't like to feed mice. I like to get them right on rats if I can. Just works out better, and I don't have to breed any mice. All right, so we have a couple normals right here. Both of them are 66% het for pied. Now, one of them has a belly like you want to see when you buy a het. I mean, if that isn't a het pied marking on a 66% het pied, I'm not really sure what is when you compare it to this other one who's really shy about showing her tail or his tail. When you see the belly on this one, you see that very classic normal royal ball belly, and comparison to one that's probably het for pied, you don't have all that. Now, same as all those pastels that I just showed you, all of them have bellies like this. Now, again, not all morphs are going to show these pied markings, and not everybody believes in the pied markings. Some people don't. Again, I'll tell you my case is all the ones that have had the markings like that have seemed to work out good for me. So I did get two normals out of that, and I got three mahoganies. One of them is just outrageously dark. Three mahoganies. Now, I really lucked out because if the pied markers work out and they're what they're supposed to be, then all of these are really showing nice pied markers as well. All three of the mahoganies are showing nice. Now, in case some people are wondering what the mahoganies look like and compared to a normal, I want to show you that real quick because sometimes in pictures and on videos, it's kind of hard to tell. Now, these are from the same clutch. The lighting is about the same, but you can tell one is extremely dark, a lot darker. And it also doesn't have, now you have the classic alien heads as you would on a normal, but a lot of the times, and not always, a lot of the times you're going to start getting that Yankee kind of pattern, you know, inside of the mahoganies. And they do have a slight different color. I'm colorblind too, so maybe y'all see it a little bit better than me. Now, again, I'm not sexing them. I'm going to talk about that here in a second. I'm not sexing them right now. And here is the second of the three mahogany pieds. And again, if you're into the track thing and the het pied markers, that's a pretty nice one. Some really nice colors, really nice stripe going all the way down for almost mid back all the way down to the tail on this one, which is really sharp and looks really good on that dark backdrop. Pretty nice things. I did pretty decent on the odds on here. So like I said, now this one right here, again, I don't necessarily plan on holding any of these mahoganies back, but this is a super dark mahogany. Let me put it up against another mahogany so you can kind of see the difference. I mean, this one's just jet black in comparison. It really, I guess it is kind of hard to tell on the camera, but really, really dark one right here. Again, another nice stripe coming right down the mid back all the way down, and some insane markers. Now, I've already had some people asking me about these here too, so I have had people asking me. I definitely have no problem getting red female or not of the mahoganies, and if you're not in on the mahoganies yet and you like dark snakes, it is a really good snake to get into. All right, so we're kind of going, I guess, from best from least to top. I don't want to say worse because they're pretty bad to the bone. Now what we have here is a normal pied. I'm going to show you something in a second how I was able to tell. And you want to make sure you get the right things here. Really nice dark outlining around the little stripe going down the back here, which I really like. This is a more on the low white side of pieds. So I would say this is like a, I don't know, not a lot of white there, but I actually love that. I love how the pattern, I love how the sides come up real high on that. I love that little curtain look that goes across. It's just pretty cool. And if you look right here, you kind of see Jack from what is that? You know what I'm talking about, Jack and Sally, which is kind of neat. I didn't get any numbers. No numbers this time. No world famous 69 balls this go around. All right, so now we have a mahogany pied. So this is pretty cool. I got 2 mahogany pieds out of this. The chances was 1 in 8. I had 8 eggs. I got 2 of them, and I got a normal pied, which all were 1 in 8, which is pretty awesome. Does kind of have an emoji type-ish thing, if that's what you want to call it, with the little bottom smile there, if that's what you want to say. But it's not real prominent. Can I open you up, sweetheart? Very shy. Very shy. Nice, solid dark heads. Now, if you see that dark head right there, you see the difference between a normal pied's head and a you have that little dot. You can see a little dot on the head of this normal pied, if I can get it in the light. All right, let's chill. So you can see that little light colored dot, and you can get old Darky's head out there. You don't necessarily have that. Snakes don't cooperate. They're really hard when you try to take pictures of them too. But again, I haven't sexed these. I'm going to talk about that here in a second. I haven't sexed these yet. But these two are probably holdbacks as of right now. That's not positive. Depends on how things go. Now, this is another mahogany pied, and I would say this one is a 60%, I guess, maybe. I don't know. 60-40. And this one I would say is about 25-75. It's all white, got a little bit of something at the tip of the tail. This one does have 2 emojis, faces, kind of like a drama thing, because one's upside down, so you can see it this way, and the other's the other way. But again, as they get a little bit older, that might not be as prominent. So if we can get them to chill out here, we can see the 2 emojis. If I can get them in a spot, you can see the one right there, and then the other one is upside down here. This is that one's kind of funkier. But pretty nice looking snake. Hello. You gotta get your tongue back in. All right. But did pretty good. Did pretty good on the odds. Really stoked about that. Got a bunch of eggs in the incubator. Let me get back to my ugly mug now, my funky hat. Thank you so much, Annette. Thank you, 808 Balls, for joining. Appreciate that. Look at the chat here. I want to real quick thank Sherry. She's gracious enough to agree to join when I have groups of people on or doing some special type of things, that she can jump in and help kind of keep up with chats and let me know what chat's going on, because I don't want to miss those. Elite, welcome. Good to see you. Just showed some snakes that just came out. Y'all can definitely go back. Now, I want to tell you why I'm not sexing these right now. I have ordered a probe kit. Now, I used to be real big on popping, pop. But I've made some mistakes. I've made some bad picks. And once happens, okay. Twice it happens, I'm like, wow, you really got to start doing a better job. And then when you really start paying attention and you think you got things straight, if it happens a third time, you got to do something different. Now, it only happened to me twice now. Long time ago, I sold a snake that was supposed to be a male as a and it was a female. Now, it was a really nice snake. Person wasn't upset about it at all. Worked out great for them. They're actually new. Should have bought their females first. Ended up buying this snake as a male first, and it worked out for them. Second time, person got a snake from me. I sent them the wrong one, and then I had to send them the correct snake, so the female. And then luckily I had one, and I was able to do that. And guess what? That was wrong. So yeah. So it was 2 times 3 type snakes. And why did this happen? Why does that happen? Because I popped my snakes, and this is not a surefire way to do it. It just isn't. Now it's done me good for the majority. Most of the part, I've always done really well with it. I've been doing this for a long time, really long time. So this is not something that, it's not like a rookie mistake. I had bought a snake from a subadult from Garrick DeMeyer, and he's like, I'm going to sell it to you this for a good price because I don't know. I don't know if it's a male or female. I just can't tell. It's you pop it. It's just, Well, when you use a probe, if you know what you're doing and you take your time, you're going to hit the odds a lot better than popping. So I can't afford to have any more mistakes or any mistakes like that. And also, as a business, I guarantee my stuff. So if I make a mistake like that, I pay for it. Immediately you got to take care of that stuff. It's important. And you can end up losing a lot. It's like hard to get ahead if you're losing money like that. So I am going to start popping snake. I was hoping to see Rob jump in. Wasn't sure if he'd jump in or not because I know he actually probes all his snakes, and I was hoping he might want to talk about that a little bit. But that's what I'm going to do. I will bring you all along. I have probed snakes before. And I probably should have just stuck with it. It was one of those things where I was like, go this way, go that way. It's much cooler. You can just quickly pop a snake. And I guess, it's a nice little thing. If you're at a reptile show and you're buying something, you can quickly pop a snake. And like I said, 95% of the time, it's really not an issue. You don't really have any mistakes, but they do add up and cost you. And I don't want that to happen with an expensive snake. So say I sell one of these mahogany pieds. I would hate to sell the wrong thing and then have this expensive issue to take care of. Because trust me, if some money hits the bank, my wife's still in here, she'll tell you, she'll spend that shit. So we gotta take care of myself that way, and I just think it's gonna be a lot better. So not afraid of change. I just think it's a little bit easier. Any of you out there any of you out there probing, or you guys popping still? I've always popped snakes. I've always done it. Really never thought I had an issue. There was a couple times where I was like, well, I'm gonna wait till they get a little bit older. I also like to wait till my snakes have taken a meal as well. I'm gonna go ahead and put these back in the incubator. And I'm gonna start. Actually, these all are probably gonna go in their own tubs here really soon. Thank you so much, Handpay. Appreciate that, my friend. Truly do. All right, guys, let's go here. Enjoy yourself. Tell all your buddies down below how awesome it is to be outside of the ends. It's always a good time. Well, I am so sunbeat right now as well. I've been on the motorcycle all day long, taking it back and forth. My wife had the truck run around doing stuff. The sun was beating down. It was like 92 degrees, 93 degrees here today. That's hot. I don't know if it even got, I think that may have been as hot as it's been here since I've been here 7 years. Pretty insane. Again, thank you so much for the super sticker Handpay jackpots, my friend. Appreciate that. Now, just got a storage unit because I got a lot of stuff to move out of this shop and I don't have room for it at the house. So I'm going to be putting a lot of stuff in this storage unit. It's 10 by 20, so it's not big enough to set the pool table up and play pool there. I was trying. I see if they had something bigger. They just didn't. But I'm going to be moving everything over to the house. Now, that is going to change things a little bit when it comes to my lives. I'm still going to do my lives. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to do longer lives for probably just a couple times in a row until I get in the system and I can figure it out. I've been in this shop here for 3 years. We'll have to go back in the videos, but 3 years is, I think, a little over 3 years, 3.5 years. My lease was up a few months back. So, yeah, 3.5 years. It's been great. I love my landlords have been great. They haven't been in my business ever, never given me any crap. Any issues I've ever had, they've been able to take care of. I haven't really had too many issues. I needed a place really to breed the rats and to, it's a motivator, you know what I mean? You add some bills to your stuff and it's a motivator to do what you need to do to make that money back. You know, it's another one of those things that I've done to myself. I've been in the UP for 7 years, 7 years, 7 long years. Okay, our pieds for sale after they had meals. No, the normal pied is for sale. I'm not sure if it's a male or female or not. I have the probe kit coming in. As soon as it does, I will go live. We'll probe some snakes. Show you how I'm going to do it. Show how, I mean, it's been done. There's a million videos out there, but I'll show you what I'm doing with it. I want to protect myself. I want to protect myself as well as the customer. I mean, there's nothing, you might be getting your dream snake. And what if your dream snake wasn't the sex that you wanted? This has happened to a lot of us, you know what I mean? And again, it's something that can easily happen to anybody. Any breeder can easily mistake that stuff. It's easy to do. What's up, Royal? How you doing? Appreciate you stopping in. Y'all hit that like button. Or if I say something upset you, go ahead and hit the dislike button. It's a good, let me know. Let me know, hey, if there's some people out there disliking, it must be something I'm doing that's upsetting somebody. And if it's something that's legitimate, I'll fix it. If it's not, I will laugh at you and call you a sissy. I'm a realist. I try to be polite and honest about things, but you're in there milking crap. I'll just say good day, Kick Rocks. Where is Kick Rocks anyway? Justin don't like joining my channel. He's a busy man on the weekends, that guy. Thank you, brother. Thank you. But we are moving all the snakes over to the house. I've been working like a dog. This is why I haven't had any videos out as well lately. Again, I'm not a YouTuber, okay? I was thinking about this. I was like, oh, you're YouTuber, you get checks from YouTube. I don't get very big checks from YouTube. I just get enough to get a check from YouTube, which I'm totally fine with. But I'm not a YouTuber. I don't like keeping up with algorithms. I want to do what I want to do on my channel, honestly. And ever since I kind of realized that in order to be a YouTuber, you really have to put that time in. I mean, you got to put 40, 50 hours a week in on your channel. You really got to be motivated to do these things. You got to be researching how to better your channel every second. Every time you get an email, I got a team. Every time they email me, I get mad at them like, oh, leave me alone. I'm so busy. You know what I mean? I'll never get the read. Those are the people that, you know, go make it as a YouTuber. I just want to have fun. I enjoy my friends. I enjoy you all. I want to put stuff on my channel. Like, we're going to be doing a lot of motorcycle trips and stuff like that. I know it's going to go on my other channel and things, but I'm not always going to follow a recipe. I'm just not. I'm not going to go to some fun park because everybody's going to this fun park. I just seen everybody going to somewhere in Missouri. There's 1,000 videos where we're going to this place in Missouri where there's a whole lot of quirky stuff to do and stuff. And it's like, that's what you got to do to keep up with the Joneses. I'm not building a reptarium to keep up with Barchek. You know what I'm saying? It's just insane. I just want to enjoy doing my own thing. So I know a lot of people are like, you kind of go from here to there. I just want to do what I want to do. I can't keep up with that algorithm crap. Matter of fact, I feel like I don't want to. It's like a rebellion thing. Like, I don't want to do your format. I don't want to dance like a monkey because that's what's selling right now. And there's not enough. I don't have a giant, channel as it is. Gatorland. What are we talking about Gatorland for? Trying to talk about what? Yeah, Hanpei's not blue. How is he not blue? That has something to do with 100% has something to do with my Animal House because he's not here, so I'm going to blame. He must have jumped in one day when I was like, hey, dude, can you take over? And bam, got to turn that down before it gets crazy. Dragon Whisper, I'm going to make you blue too, man. How you like that? You say crazy shit, we're all black flag you. What are you talking about? How is Hanpei not blue? He's not. Good going, Justin, you turd. He is now. Sorry about that. Wow. Andy gave me a super chat. I'd take that super chat back. You want me to send that back to you, my friend? You deserve better. You deserve better. Patty, hello. Welcome. Ball Python Love, you guys are going live tonight, I do believe. If you wouldn't mind, if I know you kind of jump in and out because you're busy, got things to do, but feel free to post a link to your live if you like. Definitely always help as much as I possibly can. And you asked when I'd love to jump on your show too, man. It's just been really busy. Like I said, I got the whole room torn apart at the house, ripping the walls off. The insulation in that freaking place is horrendous. I didn't build it. So I'm redoing all the walls, trying to make it up into, I'm going to bring it all home. I want to try and make a little studio place where I can do videos and the lighting works and, things like that. So I'm actually excited about it. I'm very happy to be in the shop here. It's been great, 3.5 years. It really has. I've been able to breed my rats and do all that stuff. The new house that we're going to be buying will have all the room for all that stuff. I mean, we're buying a snake shop with a house. You know what I'm saying? So, and we have the time. So I'm going to do this room up there, save as much money as I possibly can. The problem we've been running into over the last so many months is that we've been broke as a joke because we can't use what very little money we have in savings. We can't use it because when you buy houses, they like to see that you get better rates and stuff. Blah, blah, blah. It's a big headache. Thank you for posting that link. If y'all are interested, you can definitely click on that link and check out their live later on. Always having fun in there. If you don't like the people you're watching, you can always count on the chat. That's what I always say. If you don't like me and what I'm doing, you can always count on the chat. There's some amazing people. You can look past my unshaven. I just been slumming it. Been working like crazy, and it got hot on me. Definitely want the Normal Pied if it's a female. Well, nothing's up for sale right now. As soon as I sex everything and they have some meals, that's when I mention, okay, these things are up for sale, because I can tell you right now, I've had plenty of snakes over the years that just don't take the meals right away. You always have that one out of every season. I usually have one or possibly two that I'm assist feeding a few times and things like that. And I know I have to be I think I'm going to have to change something with that too, because I sold a snake beginning of the year, end of last year, and it was a person that's never owned snakes before, and you can tell people as much as you can possibly tell them, but sometimes it doesn't register the way it's being said. And when you don't know the things, and a person actually lost one of the snakes, they were having a hard time getting it to eat, and it was eating amazingly well here. I wouldn't have got rid of it, but I gave, had 5 meals without a problem. I actually had 6 meals without any issues, hitting every week, no problem. Got to this person's place and just would not take a meal. They would assist feed, and it just got to be a kind of a big headache. Now, at that point, I sold that person a healthy snake. Everything's perfectly fine. I would not, by any means, I mean, you can read my contract as well. It's on my Morph Market. I fulfilled my contract with that person. I would not have to do anything. I mean, it most definitely came down to mistakes made there. I know originally they had a ton of stuff. I mean, you couldn't even see the snake inside this little fish tank that it was in. I'm like, you got to take a lot of that stuff out of there. When you go to feed something in there, it's crashing through this forest and then popping in front of its face. It went on for a while, but it's not that this person did anything wrong. Petals and Scales, I sent you a message. I need you to read that message on Instagram and then let me know what it is, because Monday I want to put a video out with that information on there. And we'll talk more about that here shortly. It's not toxic. It's $10. I don't know question. I don't know if that's a question for me or not, if that's a conversation that you all were having. This guy's uploaded a quick video right now. Hello, everyone. All right, well, cool. Well, thank you for stopping in, Petals and Scales. Mason, how you doing, my friend? How you doing? I see you got some nice stuff happening over at your place, too. It's awesome. Okay, you're talking Iron Dog about geckos. Okay, I just wanted to go back and check that out. Septic balls. Are you blue on the... If somebody's not blue, somebody feel free to let me know. Because I've caught some of those interviews with Celtic balls on a few different channels. I really like what I see. You guys are awesome. Really awesome. Really cool. I'll have you on my channel down the road. All right, been on a few channels. I'm gonna wear it out. I'll have you all in. Definitely love to have you on anyway if you join. We talking Pac-Man frogs? So much work. Don't let these guys talk you into these frogs. Yeah, I see it. Thank you so much, Sherry. I definitely probably should have you in here tonight. Actually, again, I'm only staying on for like another half hour, 45 minutes, unless things kick off or whatever. I don't have to be home, but it would be cool to see family. I haven't got to see really anybody, quarantine and everything with this stuff, and it's kind of nice to see everybody today, which is nice. But there is a link in the chat if anybody wants to join. I mean, heck, you can join now, Celtic, if you want. Doesn't matter. I'll pick your brain about stuff. If y'all want to see certain snakes, let me know. I will pull out that clutch again for the people that were slacking, kind of getting in here, having real lives and exciting things to do. And yes, I normally don't roll with a whole lot of people in my lives unless I'm doing some roundtable talk or having a guest on. So I try to keep going. That's why I don't shut up a whole lot. Grab out those little snakes again, because I know there's a lot of people in here that missed that. And I'll do a quick little review on them again. And I'm sure the people that already seen them isn't going to have too much of a problem with that, because who doesn't love baby snakes? Probably going to do a video of moving that pool table as well, because wait till you see how slick I move a pool table. I couldn't believe how easy it was to get it in here. I was like, man, I must be a professional. Hey, Mason. Yeah, hey, feel free to put your links to your channels in here. If you're blue, you can put your links to your channels in there. I think it's awesome when y'all do that. Real quick, this is the Black Pastel. Black Pastel. Hold on. Sorry. Black Pewter Blast, which is Black Pastel Pinstripe. Hello, Sherry. Let me jump you in there real quick. Appreciate you coming. While you're in, I'm going to try and do the single screen here. So let me see how that works.
Good.
Oh, okay. Works just like that. Awesome. All right, cool. I haven't had a chance to do that yet either. So, Sherry, you're my first. You popped my full screen, Cherry. Thank you.
And I didn't even have a little stick to it.
That was hot. All right, so in this clutch, it was a killer pie to the Black Pewter Blast. Again, Black Pewter Blast was Black Pastel Pinstripe. So everything in here is 100% het for pied, which is really what I was going for. I need some more het pied females. If I haven't told y'all before, Dragon Whisperer put a link to his channel in there. You all feel free to take a quick second if you like and jump on over there and give that person a subscribe and follow. And I would appreciate that. Again, Dragon, thank you for putting that in there. The least I could get in this clutch was the minimum I could get in this clutch was a pastel, again, because the killer pied is a super pastel pied, and he is a turd. And in that clutch, I got 3 normal pastels, real quick, normal pastels with typical pied markings towards the tails for as pastels go. Really nice snakes. I've got, again, 3 pretty healthy. One of them, their umbilical cord was, they came out of their egg and their little sack was still stuck on there. So I had to tie it off and trim it off. But within like 30, 40 minutes, it was fine. So I think it was going to fall off on its own anyway. Again, another beautiful pastel. Sweet. And I did get some kind of cool stuff. I like how I got a few different variations after that. Now, I do plan on holding back some females here. I like het pied females. Het for females. And I like my males visual. Now, I know what everybody says. Go and get visuals. Listen, I don't know. Maybe you all got $1 million. Maybe you all are rich. I'm not. I'm just not. I got kids in college. I got kids in school. I got grandkids. Hey, my boy, I got to add this guy to the street. I love this guy, Kurt Wood. I'm glad he jumped in there. Hey, Kurt, I'll put you back up in a second, my friend. We got to talk about something with you as well, so that's kind of good that you jumped in. I appreciate that. I know you've been super busy lately. And we got a super pastel. A few ways you can tell super pastel from pastels, of course, is that, hey, one's going to be really blushed out and one's going to be slightly darker, as well as all the extra blushing that you can see across the back all the way along. So pretty cool, pretty cool. All the pastel 100% hats right here, female or not, as well as super pastel, female or not, will be up on the morph market for sale. So those will be for sale. This group over here, I'm not entirely sure yet. So I will check. What's that?
I was saying hello to DG Reptiles.
Awesome. Again, Petals Scales, thank you for putting the link as well. I know you're uploading a video too. So as soon as the live's over, y'all go jump over there and support Petals and Scales. I'm going to be talking about them here briefly in a few seconds. You do not want to miss out if you want to get some pretty cool stuff. Zach, welcome. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate that. Right here, we got a black pastel. Beautiful snakes. Very, very silver. You're seeing the video is doing good justice. Looking just like it really should. Beautiful snake here. Again, have not sexed them yet. I will here soon.
Hey, Zach.
Awesome snake. Pretty cool looking snake. Now the super form of this, just adding an extra pastel into this, making it 2 pastels and a black pastel, is this monster that, God, they're so good at balling up. You monkey. Listen, if this is your biggest problem, that's some good problems to have, right? Mm-hmm. All right. So now we have a super pastel black pastel next to the black pastel. You can see one's a lot lighter, and again, same thing with the head. You're going to have one that's more blushed out than the other. Now, again, if this is a female, I probably will be keeping it. If not, it will be for sale. All males will definitely be for sale. Again, I like to keep my males visuals and my females hets because I don't have $1 million just to buy a visual. Yes, that's a great way to go. Yes, it will make you better money faster. It's very true. But if you've gone out and tried to buy a female pied, they're very expensive. And you can usually get a male pied, visual pied, for a lot less. And same thing with your females. Everything will be 100% that comes out. It is a bonus to have the all pieds coming out of the clutch. I do like that, but that's something I'm working towards. That's what you're seeing. Some of this stuff, like if I have one of these pieds over here turn out to be male. I'll be able to replace the mahogany 100% het pied male with a visual, and then I can make all visual pieds in the future. And again, if you have a ton of money and you want to go and invest on stuff, and you're good at investing things, and you've done it before, something, go for it. But I will tell you, the majority of people out there are like me, work week to week, busting butt, doing the dirt and the grind, doing stuff you don't want to do, so you can do the things you love. And if you're one of those people, it's okay. It's okay to buy hets. And if you're going to buy your females as hets, replace them down the road with some of the stuff that you produce, And to be honest with you, I like having some hets around. Sometimes keeping some of those genes and getting some pretty cool combos is awesome. What we're looking at right here is a super pastel, black pastel pinstripe. I really hope that this is a female. If it's a male, will be for sale. Again, everything in here 100% het for pied.
It's a good looking snake right there.
God, I love that snake. And again, understand it.
Too.
These do brown out a little bit as they get older. They don't stay super silver like that. I know a lot of people wish they do. Now, this one right here, I couldn't see its head forever. All I could see is its side body, and I was like, well, I'm just going to say it's pastel pinstripe. But once I finally seen its head, I was able to say, yes, that's for sure a super pastel pinstripe. And again, female will be holding back. Male, I won't be. I like low white pieds, and a good way to get low white pieds is pinstripes usually send out lesser white pies. I know a lot of people like the high.
He hasn't sexed them yet.
No, not going to sex them. Now, how do I get back to this? Oh, just like that. All right, I'm going to put the screen back over when I show you this next clutch, but I do want to welcome Kurt for joining. And again, thank you, Sherry, for checking out those comments. I really do appreciate it. I still love to see that there is a conversation going on. I love seeing conversations going on in chat as well. I like that. Mingle. It's really awesome. Now, I do want to say real quick before we get into this next clutch, let me put my mug on the screen. Sorry. I know I didn't shave or anything. I'm all grossed up, sweaty and dying, but that's okay. I do want to say that Petals and Scales, we have a lot of stuff donated already right now. I'm not going to go through the whole list. Kurt was able to throw out a new donation, which I will talk about on Monday or Tuesday's video. I'm working on it. And he is donating 5 dragon hatchling trays.
Dragon?
Yeah, dragon. Yeah, they know sissy. I know those black ones that you get from whoever
Which is
made
trays. Okay.
Yeah. And that's really awesome. Now, I don't necessarily use those trays. I would like to design, I might design a tray. That tray would be perfect. Those trays would be perfect in my opinion. They actually work really well. And I know a lot of big timers that are using them. So they work. Okay. But what I would do with them is make them more like your dish strainer. You have kind of a wave, where you could put 2 eggs side by side.
Get them?
In the little wave. Yeah. And that would work so much better, instead of having just individual holes for the camera for the egg. If you had just a wave groove, a tray this long and it had 4 grooves in it, you could put 2 eggs side by side, long ways even all the way, and it would hold them a lot better. With those ones, they don't look like your eggs don't fit them in; they fit in them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those I think I like those ones better than those black ones. Now, what's the difference between them?
Now, so these ones go on an angle.
I like that. Okay. That's smarter.
Compared to the easy hatch trays that just go this way.
And that's why I'm saying that if you have them at an angle, that makes sense, because the problem is you got eggs of different size. You put them together, they don't fit in the, they don't fit in everywhere. That makes more sense.
Let me see over here. Yeah, you'll have one here that's small, but the other one over here is overlapping. Right. So, with this, now, they go on an angle.
Myself, I would just mold the two together. There's
also the black one too. So they actually come in black and orange. So
that's my 2 favorite colors. So that's awesome for me.
Yeah.
And listen, they're great because I have people all the time. I don't know if I even have one around, but people all the time like, hey, where do you get light diffusers? Where do you get light diffusers? Your hardware stores, your Home Depots, you're in the lighting section, Menards. You get a big giant square of it, like 2 or 3 foot by 4 foot or something for like $15 or something. But those trays, I don't know, I maybe have to try those ones. But he's donating those to the Petals and Scales raffle. Now, I'm going to put out a pretty in-depth video on how everything's going to work here within Monday, Tuesday, about how it's all going to work. And I'll give you a quick little rundown. Pretty much anybody who puts in $10 to their PayPal, not as a friend, as a service, I want it to be above board. I want nobody's PayPal getting funky. And if you do it as a friend and family, yes, they get a couple more dollars in it and this and that and the other, but at the same time, it doesn't protect them. What good is that money if they lock up their account because they're like all of a sudden they're getting crazy drops, without any receipts or any paper on it. So if you send it that way, it's a services and it's a good, and yes, they might take a little bit off there, but that's okay. I'd rather do that and then take a chance of somebody messing with their whole account. I mean, freeze all your money you can't eat. That ain't helping anybody. Hey, Pogo, how you doing? Pogo is probably not blue, right?
I don't know. Not even looking there.
I'll find out.
I'll tell you in a second.
No, Pogo is blue. Okay. I'm good. Must have been on my game that day.
For at least 5 minutes.
But everybody, I think it would be like a $10 type deal, and everybody that donates will go on the list. I have to talk to a few other people because we're going to put everybody's name that donates on the wheel. And you could win one. You can win all the prizes. No names are going to come off. Just going to spin it. The person's going to win. We're going to go through all the prizes, and for everybody that donates is going to have a chance to win. Now, again, we have some snakes involved. I have a video out already if you want to go back and check it out to see what's donated already. But we're still taking some more donations as well. And donations don't necessarily have to come in the form of monetary or product or anything like that. It could come in the form of maybe you'd be interested in putting the names on the wheel and doing the spinning of the wheel on the live, or some of those types of things too. So if that's something you might be interested in, and maybe funds are a little bit short, which trust me, they are for everybody. I know they are for me. So, you know, and I work a million hours a week, and if they're tough for me, it's got to be tough for everybody. So that's okay. And sharing this video, sharing these videos, make a video about it, all that stuff counts just as much, if not more. You know, it's free to do if you share a video. It's free to take a quick second in one of your videos and say, hey, don't forget to check out Petals and Scales raffle that's going on. You can win some pretty cool prizes by helping out, putting smiles on a few faces. Pretty simple stuff. And again, we're not trying to buy them a new home. We're not trying to do nothing. We're just trying to make a nice thing, a nice community get together thing. People are asking me all the time, I don't know what to do for content. How do you come up with content? Well, here's until the 19th, you can make a video every single day talking about this awesome raffle, trying to get some donations in on it, or some people interested in watching it, and throwing out some donations to try and get a chance to win. You can also send any monetary donation of any amount that you feel you want to directly to their PayPal, which I will have a link up for in that video. Anytime you want. Yes, go ahead.
Brad's not blue.
Really, Brad's not blue.
Yep.
Brad
I am
is
sorry,
not.
Mr. Clark. Sorry, Mr. Clark. I don't deserve your like, my friend. You don't have to hit the like right away at all. I would not be upset because
I sent you a couple pictures, so I just sent them to your Instagram a little bit ago. So
man, I'm afraid he says that shit to me. You all see his live where there's some dude at his pecker out and sitting there naked.
Hey. It's all about the wood.
There is wood in the name.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah, it's gonna look like crap on this stupid iPhone setup.
Yeah.
They're hatchling trays. You're making hatchling trays.
I have a couple of the orange and a couple of the black, so like we can mix it up however whoever wins wants to do it. We will work something out.
Awesome. And everybody that has donated will you have emails for them to collect your prizes and stuff like that. I definitely want to try and do a giveaway type deal as well, game show before I get out of here. I'm not promising you, but I'm definitely want to try and do one last giveaway show before I get out of here for a little bit of a game show. Thank you for joining DA Exotic. Appreciate you. Pecker, it's possible. That Pecker, you definitely heard Pecker. I think I said it. Did I say Pecker? Or did I say
Most definitely said it.
Jimmy Menham, how you doing, my friend? Again, sorry for your Rainbow Boa passing. I'm behind on your videos, dude, but you do some awesome edits for young kid, man. It's not even a kid. You call people kids that are, when they're just younger. He can't drink yet, you know what I mean? So he's still a kid, right? But he's a good kid, and I love your edits. You guys know me. I don't shit talk you if I don't like your shit.
Hey, Red Bottom.
Red Bottom, it's really good to see you. Honestly, I'm surprised. I haven't seen you in a little bit. I wonder what happened.
She went MIA on everybody.
Yeah, well, I was worried that something happened in South Carolina, man. That freaking badass bike. So I'm glad to see you jumping in here. It's really cool. She's got a badass bike.
Yeah.
Harley or what kind?
No, this is a sport bike. She's on H2.
Oh, you actually, use your feet.
Yeah, I'm a sport bike guy from way back. I'm riding a Cruiser now, and then my brother-in-law came up today, and he has a Victory, like a big boy bike. It was so funny. He goes, "Oh, you want to take it for a ride?" I was like, "Yeah." He tossed me the key. I was out. I was test riding it because my bike don't get on like that. Kind of boring. 2 jobs, Tyler, Lamans, Manuals. Yeah, I hear it. Well, it's really good to see you, and it really is. I'm glad you had a good time too. Try and do as much riding as I can this summer. Hopefully, my wife and my kid take their MSF course on the 17th of next month, and if they pass it and everything, we're going to do a really awesome lap around the lake type thing, which would be freaking awesome.
When you're doing the live when? June 19th?
Yeah, it will be on the 19th.
All right. I got my daughter's graduation, but
That's okay, man. That's all right. I mean, if you have to go see your daughter graduate, like people haven't had daughters graduate before.
She already graduated.
Yeah, you're the only one.
We're gonna do the party.
Oh, party?
Yeah, my son graduates tomorrow.
Party. You need another party in your life, don't you?
I do. I need a.
I do.
I need a really good one. You know, one that like I pass out in the yard somewhere.
You guys,
bonfire.
I am so boring because I don't drink. I don't do any of that. I'm so boring. I don't like puking. And I thought I was getting a flu or something the last couple of days. I wasn't sure if I was even going to go live last night because I was feeling like really crappy. I was like, man, I hope I could do a live, but I felt better when I woke up. So good to go. CBR, nice fun bike. My very first stunt bike was a 94 CBR 600. I just got rid of the last stunt bike that I was building a couple months ago. I wasn't going to finish it, and I'll get in a lot of trouble. Not young anymore.
You're not going to finish something, and you do.
Yeah, I know.
So on the raffle, are we gonna? It's just gonna be through PayPal? Is that how we're gonna do it?
Yeah, I'm just gonna send it directly to them. PayPal ain't coming to me, ain't going to nobody else. You know what I mean?
Right.
And we have.
Right. They'll be on a live. They'll verify that somebody sent it. All that kind of stuff.
Yeah, they're gonna verify all that with me. They have to. That's probably I kind of forced them into this. Like I said, they didn't ask for this at all, and I kind of just thought they were gonna do it anyway. And I think they were a little bit uncomfortable, and they didn't want to upset me, so they're like, "All right." So that's what.
Yeah.
Hey, I love the SHOs, and I had one of the older ones. The problem with them was leaky head gaskets. You shouldn't have that problem in the 2017, and that's what I was driving before. My wife said, "No, we're getting the truck." But I love the SHOs. Same motor. Awesome.
What? She thought you'd end up like.
My wife always wanted a bigger truck. And we live out in the middle of the forest, and it's minus 50 degrees here, and 300 and something inches of snow, and so.
Dragon Whisperer had a Honda CBR 600.
Yep.
Got too wild.
Yeah, never. I love riding on two wheels, man, but it's a young man's sport messing around with a sport bike. I got a picture of mine up there. I won't bring it over.
I would have been fine if the first time I tried on a bike I didn't go through a fence.
A fence. I know.
Yeah, my brother was on it with me, and he edged it towards the fence and revved it, and then handed me the handles and said, "Go for it." Revved it, and I'm like, through the fence.
Hit me up, vitamin water. Vitamin water right here. Hit me up, yo. Shit's expensive.
It is.
I have it every day. A lot.
Oh, Rachel.
What'd Rachel say?
Always see those someone loves you drive with care signs.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, I'm single, nobody loves me. Hot's the throttle and full blast.
Hits the throttle.
Well, that's the thing. Like I tell everybody, you gotta ride with a helmet. I enjoy not riding with a helmet, but I don't do it very often. Like I did it today from my shop to my son's house, which if the bank wasn't there, I could see my son's house, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But you gotta wear it. I hate wearing it though. I would much rather not have my helmet on.
And you have a mayor that doesn't like you.
Nah, he loves me. Okay, man, the best thing ever.
Oh, he's gotten better.
He hasn't done shit in freaking. He's 80-something years old, man. The best thing ever happened to him.
Oh no, stop.
He feels young again. Sometimes I just go outside and do weird shit just so it gives him something to do. He's fine. He got a lot of shit. Honestly, he got a lot of shit from the business owners around here. I guess they were really going crazy on a Facebook post that I'm not privy to because I'm not friends with them on the Facebook. But yeah, I guess he ate a lot of shit, and his grandson came in and said, "Oh, he's an asshole. Nobody in the family likes him." So if you're watching Mayor, your whole family thinks you're an asshole. Hey, a mayor is a public entity. You know what I mean? I can be a dick.
Yeah. Yep.
I got a video of him jaywalking. I posted it. So there's my mayor jaywalking. Mr. Rules.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, I posted it on the Facebook, and then people showed people. But I guess he got a lot of shit, and he's pretty cool about shit now. All right, so let's get to this other clutch. This was the mahogany pied, mahogany het pied to het pied female. Sorry, guys, you guys are a lot prettier than me. That's for sure. Snakes. I think the snakes have got us beat, though, if I'm being honest. Now, in this clutch, everything that is not visual is going to be 66% het for pie.
Hey, Todd.
And I happen to got 2 normals out of this clutch. I got 3 mahoganies, and I got 1 normal pied and 2 mahogany pieds. Now, I want to show you the 2 normals real quick. I'm going to show you normal one's belly. Those are what you would call pied markers, if you believe in that crap or not. I do, because all the ones I have them has worked out. All the ones that I was told were 100% het pied that didn't have these markings weren't. Here's another normal doing what they do best in a nice tight ball. But if we compare bellies, you see that checker pattern going all the way down compared to the train tracks that a lot of people talk about. So 2 normals, 2 difference. Now, what's really cool is that all my mahoganies have nice tracks. So again, selling them as 66% het for pied, but I'd almost guarantee that they are all the mahoganies anyway are 100%. I'm not guaranteeing it. I'm selling them as 60. I shouldn't say it, but I almost guarantee. That almost is my loophole clause that saves me from anybody whining and crying in the future. Now, and boy, one of these mahoganies is so darn dark. I love them. Really cool. If you're looking to get into the mahogany project, the camera kind of focus here. If you get into mahogany project, they make some pretty cool snakes. I'll tell you, a lot of awesome combos, but they all have some really nice markings. Again, all 3 of them, which is really awesome. I believe this guy is the super dark one over here. Love how dark this is. These are all be for sale as well, female or male, doesn't matter. They will be for sale, and I will let everybody know on YouTube probably about a week before I post them up on the Craigslist. Listen to me, I always say that when I say market. I've never posted a snake on Craigslist.
Okay,
not that that's a bad
nobody buy from you, bro.
I just haven't. I bought a snake from Craigslist before. Lola, and if anybody has anything bad to say about Lola,
the other one's very nice as well, Petals.
Y'all jump on off my channel if you got anything bad to say about Lola, because I don't want to be your friend. It's just the best. Got a nice normal pied out of this deal, which is really cool. Again, not popped yet. I'm going to probe them. I am not popping anymore. I've run into enough issues that I don't want to take those chances. I'm selling a guaranteed thing. I want it to be guaranteed, and probing is just going to be a much better way. Just
yeah, John, he said pied.
Yeah, normal pied, regular normal pied. Which, if you ask me, I've hatched a lot of pastel. You know, I have hatched out those pastel pieds, all that stuff. These things, just for some reason, normal pieds always look brighter to me than even the pastels. And this thing, I love the curtain along the side here. Again, this is a low white, and then you have the Jack and Sally guy here on the side, which I thought was kind of neat. Which is kind of cool.
A Nightmare Before Christmas, right?
Yeah, I think so. My wife loved this stuff too. I never watched it.
That's what you were saying. Yeah, I don't think I've ever even seen it, but I know what you're talking about.
Then I got this nice mahogany pied right here, which is cool. I hit 2 of them, which is really awesome. It does have a couple of emojis on there. One's up so facing one way, one's facing the other. But as they grow up, we'll see if they kind of go away or not. Beautiful snake. Again, I will be keeping these back. Probably. This is the other one right here. That one's a real high white pied. This one's a still pretty decent white, about 50%. Sorry, my big dumb hands are all in the way. But hit really well on the odds here. So again, I'm not. My eyes are only on the visual pieds here. I'm hoping that they're females. If not, I will be keeping. I'll probably be keeping them, because even if I have a male, I can replace the dad, which was a. Let me get back off of here to everybody else. I can replace the dad with that, because the dad is a het. So if I keep a male, I can replace him in the future, and then everything will be 100% het instead of all the 66% hets in that clutch. And like I said, I think I only have 1 snake in this clutch right here that is not het for pied. I'm pretty sure, just by going by markings. And again, I know a lot of people don't trust them, but you can tell a big difference in markings, and all the ones I've had have worked out to be that way.
Hi, Zach.
So I think I only got 1 out of all those that ended up not carrying the pied. Again, I'm still selling them as 66. They're going to be priced as 66% hets. They're not going to be priced as 100% hets. Don't worry. And in a week beforehand, I'll let you all know here on YouTube first, so you all have first. And I also always give good deals. Ask anybody who's ever bought a snake from me. If you're a subscriber of mine, I give you good deals. And I'm a sucker when it comes down to it. My wife lets me know it all the time. I get excited for people, man. I get excited. I love an unboxing. I love watching other people's unboxings and stuff. It's awesome. Yeah. And so Petals and Scales, again, we will be doing that on 19th. Look for Monday, Tuesday. I'll be putting out a video with all the information you're going to need for that. And at that time, feel free to start sending Petals and Scales your hard-earned money, and it will not go to waste. If you don't know Petals and Scales, I have a video out about them with a link to their channel, and you can go check them out. Matter of fact, just go directly to their channel and check out what happened to them. They didn't make this video some sad story to get people on boards and stuff. They're just telling people kind of what happened, why they haven't been around in a little bit, and they lost a lot. They lost a lot in a fire, and just want to bring a little smile to their face. A lot of people did, so they're like, hey, let's do something. I'm like, I'm doing it. Let's do it. Here we are. So everybody,
Hey,
I think it will be $10 to be fair. Things have been really slow on the views. Things have been really slow on the views and on like super chat stuff like that. And know that my super chats go all to the game shows and stuff. But don't worry about super chats or any of that stuff on my channel. Don't worry about that stuff. If you got a few extra bucks, you can just throw that right to when I post their link to their PayPal. Please send all of it as on a business transaction, not as friends and family, though. I don't want their bank account getting locked up because they're getting a bunch of friends and family for $10 at a time. When they think something's sketchy, they freeze everything. They freeze your bank account, all that crap. We don't want that. Send it as a business transaction. I understand they're going to take $1, so if you put 10, it might cost you $11.49. Just know that that's a possibility. I'll be real clear on that.
I would suggest also not to, if you leave a comment when you do send the money, don't leave that it's for a raffle or anything like that.
No, I'll discuss that again. I will discuss that in the video, and it will be just what you're hoping to win out of the raffle. Again, you might win any of the stuff, but put down what you're hoping to win. That way, it will give myself an idea of what I could do in the future for raffles and giveaways and stuff like that. So, and that way, we'll also know what it's for. Now, if you just want to send $2, $1, something like that, you don't want to get in the raffle. Whatever you did, or maybe you just want to send them a couple bucks extra. Hey, here's a little something extra. Here you go. You can buy. I'm going to talk to other people, maybe see what you guys think. I'm okay with people buying multiple spots. If you want to buy multiple spots, you can get multiple name on the wheel. I'm okay with that. Matter of fact, I encourage it. So if you want to say you might want to win one of those snakes that are up on the deal, or maybe you want to win a gift card from Todd or myself. You want to win, a design or anything. You know what I mean? And you want to hedge your chances, you can buy a couple extra spots. I don't see a problem with that. I think that'd be a good way to go as well. And again, your name is on the wheel. It will stay on the wheel. You could end up winning all the prizes. Can't be any fairer than that. I think that's just the best way to go. And again, we're just trying to put a smile on the face. And if we can help them care for a little bit for their animals until they get their crap back together, then awesome. Good shit.
Dragon Whisperer, sorry about your unboxing situation there. He set up his phone to do the unboxing of the albino breeders and did about a 20-minute video. Opened when he went to edit, the camera died right when he opened the box.
Isn't that nice? I know, man.
That sucks.
I just did 2 videos where the mic didn't go. It was at egg cutting, and it could have been a great video. But us humans, we make mistakes. A lot.
That's what we do.
We're good at it.
No, but Kurt, man, I appreciate you donating them in. Now, Kurt originally do you mind if I talk about what you originally wanted to do?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Kurt originally wanted to just like pick an egg that he had laid and be like, yo, the winner of my deal gets one of these eggs. I talked to him a little bit. I said, you know what? I'd love to do that. It's a great idea. But Kurt, how many clutches are you got going, right now? You know what I mean?
Right.
And anything could possibly happen. You hate to count your snakes before they hatch type of situation. I'm like, there's going to be other things in the future. Why don't we wait until snakes come out? You have some stuff and they're all good to go. It would be a horrible deal if something happened to those eggs and then people are like, yeah, I was supposed to win a snake from Kurt, but maybe his incubator failed. Maybe something catastrophic happens. You know what I mean? Right. The last thing you want, Kurt, is for somebody giving you shit about, I thought I was going to win the snake. What are you going to do in your place when you're bummed out that you just lost your clutch? I always am really precautious about this crap. If my wife was still in here, she'd tell you I'm a real downer. Can't have a lot of fun with me around because I'm always checking all the boxes and crossing the T's. And
you're just positively negative. That's all.
Yeah.
Being a little Debbie Downer, are you?
A little skeptic.
Yeah, but it made sense though. I thought about it after we got off the phone. Then
Yeah, I have. I'm going to be doing something like that. So here's the thing where I tell you not to do it and then I do it. What an asshole, I know. But I actually do have a plan for my hero class members for a snake out of one of my clutches where they're going to get what's in that egg. Now, my backup for that is I have a whole lot of other snakes. You know what I mean? So,
That works.
I'll have something. If something went wrong with that whole clutch, I will be able to have something guaranteed in that price range. Again, I do the price range about how much you would put in a year. So on the level of if you're the hero class in the hero class setup, then I do it based off about a year's worth of whatever it is for that deal, and a snake equivalent to that. And one of the people will win the people. So it's kind of like a gamble. I think I only have 3 people in that one as well. Now I'm also going to do the same thing with with the class step down from that. I will have a snake giveaway as well on that one. And there is a chance that I'll also be able to do a snake giveaway on the very bottom tier, which is the cheapest tier to get in on the members for the membership for a snake as well. So I want to be able to do all 3 of my tiers and my members. I haven't been able to put out a ton of videos for you all. No problem. But I am very conscious of you all and what you do, and the people that have joined have made a really big difference monthly for me because I don't always get a check. Like I said, my channel doesn't get a ton of views. I don't follow the guidelines of I got to be doing this with the Joneses so that they put my stuff out. I don't give a shit about that. It's bad enough that YouTube owns this shit right here. They own this. We don't. All those people are like, oh, YouTube screwed me. No. YouTube owns this. If they do anything, they screw themselves, really. If they're canceling your stuff out, not monetizing your stuff, they're not making money off you, then they're really only screwing themselves. But they own this crap. You don't. So at the end of the day, I don't want to play by their rules as much as possible. You know, kind of like Facebook. I don't want to play by their rules as much as possible. So I don't join any of those stupid groups. OSMR. Oh, no, you ain't. What's going on, my friend?
Brad Clark.
I appreciate you coming in.
Yeah,
GG, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. I'm going to put these guys back in your incubator. Even though it's 80-something degrees in this room right now. Probably just fine. I love how active they are.
Hey, Blackbird.
That's going to make for easy feeding. Now I've got
haven't seen you in person.
Sorry, I was talking over you. I'm bad.
Sorry, I was.
What's up, Blackbird?
No, I just noticed Blackbird.
Blackbird, good to see you, my friend.
Yeah.
Good to see you. It's been a little bit. I know I'm a little bit of a dick to kids. I get it. I'm a little rude to kids sometimes, man. But you've been pretty respectful on my channel. I know you harass some other people like Justin, but he's not here again, so who gives a shit? You can go harass him all you like. Justin from my Animal House, I love the guy. But listen, he goes live. That's thankful Chris even stops in here. They go live so much every day of the week. Ball Python loving them too. So for you all stopping in, I'm totally fine. But I better get a like from Justin. I know Trish will give me a like because she's better than you.
She always does. She's a sweetie.
She's awesome. I want that. I want that quilt. I want that quilt.
Oh yeah, that quilt is gorgeous.
If I don't win it, my wife is going to have to buy it.
Wow, that's all good, Blackbird.
And if one of you all win it, I'm coming to visit you.
What do you want for it?
I'll trade. I got some badass snakes here. Some badass.
He's got some mahoganies there.
That is true. He has the mahogany.
And if you don't know what we're talking about, that is My Animal House. The My Animal House Trish and Justin show, which goes live every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Central Time. If you are a member, they're going to put your name in a raffle to win a really awesome quilt. I'm a big quilt guy. I live in the UP. If anything to cover you up is a big thing for me, but quilt even better. Dude, you're gonna go nuts, dude. See, if you live where I live and your mod goes to shit, your mod goes to crap where I live, dude, you better start whittling something. I got 56 miles to get to a street light.
Grapes.
Animal Viper, how you doing, my friend? Let me jump over.
I have this
here.
sweet little thing, and I haven't even used it yet.
Okay, just want to make sure Animal Viper was already blue. I must have been on ball that day too. Awesome.
Yep.
Like I said, I was going to go an hour, but I'm not getting any harassing texts from the wife. I'm enjoying the conversation. So I'm going to hang out for a little bit longer if y'all don't mind. Is there anything specific y'all want to see other than Big Girl? She's deep in shed. I can't bring Big Girl. And so isn't my green tree python. She's in shed too.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna get ready to hop off here, man, because I gotta go shave and get things ready for tomorrow.
you got to go
Graduation in the morning.
You got to shave.
I can't go to the graduation looking all
I didn't
scruffy.
shave.
Yeah, but you're not going to a graduation tomorrow.
How the hell do you know what I'm doing to Sherry? Get out of my business, man. You don't know what's up. No, I'm okay.
You didn't
That's
say you
it,
were
right?
at the same time he said it. So
I got
I
a 6-hour
guess
drive. A 6-hour drive to get to Kurt's graduation. What are you feeding me, Kurt?
It's my graduation, huh?
Wings?
Yeah. I love wings, dude. I'm a
Wings
sucker
are good. Wings are good. I make some wings.
And wings and a Speedo, I'm all set.
Hey, you
Wings.
can't go bad. Wings, Speedo, and a lawn chair.
Hot
That's it.
summer
Wings
day.
and ribs.
Hot summer day. Real super over hairy legs. Right up to the Speedo. Fucking hot.
And a little baby
Hot.
pool. Little kid's pool to flop in.
Oh, wait. I'm trying to get rid of mites. Oh, are you really? Blackbird.
Oh.
My buddy.
You making them hungry.
I have a really good video that you should check out about mites and how to treat them. Go check it out. And matter of fact, there's a better video than mine out there by Snake Discovery. So Google that, or put that in the search up here. Go check her way out. She's going to show you some products that are very easy to get locally. You don't have to necessarily order them online. Frontline is amazing. I've used Frontline for most of my whole entire career, but I never suggest Frontline for a new person or a person that's kind of new to the hobby, because it can be a little bit more dangerous. But Snake Discovery, just go watch her channel. She shows you some great product that you can directly use very safely on all snakes, hatchlings to adults. And it's a great method that will get rid of your stuff perfectly fine.
And she's a
Frontline is
wonderful
good.
trainer.
If you're going to use the Frontline,
Teacher.
please research the crap out of it. There's a right way and a wrong way. Just do that. Do me that favor. I'm not going to get into it. All right, Fitz, I've been keeping reptiles, but mostly lizards, and just now getting into ball pythons. I tried to do a lot of market research, but prices seem to be very, very good. Yeah.
They do.
Yeah, they do. And that's the best thing about ball pythons. That the market does go up and down on them all the time. It's so awesome when somebody finds. I love this too. This is why everybody's like, oh, you got a single gene this or that. Yeah. You can't believe how many times you have a spot nose, which nobody could give two shits about a spot nose before Justin Kabelka did some amazing clown stuff with it, and then all of a sudden spot nose go up in price. So it's kind of cool. That stuff kind of works like that. Yeah, you're gonna find. I suggest you go on. I buy all my snakes will be bought off of Mark Market. That's where I tell everybody to go. It's the safest place for everybody involved. It's not 100%. Nothing is, but it's really great when you get to read people's standings against these places that they bought stuff from, because there's no control. If you leave a review on my Morph Market after purchasing a snake from me, there's no control for me to get rid of that, delete it, hide that. And I like that. It keeps a person honest. You know what I mean? So that's the best place to go. And the prices do vary. I usually try to go in the market where the market's at with my prices. And again, all my subscribers and stuff like that get a heck of a deal. Always. I can get a little bit better deal too, because I've been able to ship enough things that I get a decent discount on my shipping now, which is helping out a ton. It's hard to tell somebody, yeah, I need $92 to ship this $60 snake to you. You know what I mean? And it can be like that sometimes, going from one place to another.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you just never know.
Okay, let me go back and see what Dragon was saying. I paid $900 for 2 breeder albino pythons. The female has never been bred, but is 1,500 grams in almost 3 years. Breeder. Male is proven breeder and around 1,000. Good, breed him. Did I overpay? You know what? It's not just on. You're just telling me you got 2 albinos. So if I was going to sell an albino female that's 1,500 grams, 3 years old, that's breeder ready, she's going to sell for a decent price, somewhere in the lines of anywhere between a really good deal at maybe $550 at a really good deal, but it's going to average out at about $750 for that snake going right now. Now added, what's up, man? I'm live. Oh, you're going live. Everybody look, here's Zach. Everybody say hi, Zach. Good dude, super funny guy. I love that guy. He's got a great sense of humor, man. He's too funny. He's over there at the bar right now. There are going to be 1,000 people at the window here in a second now because he just told them the snake guy's there, and they all come. I got an on-air sign at the door because they come harass me. But anyway, no, that's a decent price. It is, and then you take that and you look at quality of animals. You know, as I've showed you before, you can have yourself a normal Mojave ball python, and then you take another normal Mojave ball python that looks totally different, really faded outside, super dark, whatever heck it might be. So there is a value in that. So not every pide's going to cost the same, and that's why. There's not a big price variation when it comes to pides with like more white and less white, because everybody loves it from all across the spectrum. So those always usually stay about the same, but there is quality in animals, and some of those markings and things do pass on genetically. So you can get a little bit more. So I think you did fairly decent. Yeah, so well, there you go. I just told you how much I felt that female would normally go for, and you said you paid that for her. That's still a pretty decent price. I know people that have them up there for $900 to $1,000 a breeder albino female. So I think you got a good price. Pretty reputable breeder from what you're saying. I haven't checked them out, but that sounds good. Yeah, I don't blame you getting a chicken wing. I'm starting to get hungry now.
I'm about to go find something to eat myself too. I just got on from work a little bit ago.
I do appreciate you, man. Thank you for the donation. Thank you for your friendship, man. I appreciate that. You're just a down to earth guy. You're never going to be a sidekick in my book. That's no diss to Justin that didn't show up in my life.
To people.
Y'all see a theme here where I'm mad at Justin because he didn't come and say hi to me.
Yeah, I see you a little bit upset over here.
No, I'm not. I love the guy. Tavian, how you doing?
Tavian came in earlier.
Did he? He may have. I may have missed him. And I'm ragging him, and he's going to get on his live and talk shit. Oh, shit, out of fits. He's such an ass. But that's okay.
Right.
Oh, Blackbird.
Right. I'm going to catch you guys later on, though. All right.
I appreciate it.
See you later. Take care.
Hey, there's my girl.
Jason.
Hey, my wife was in the chat. I'll flirt with you even though she's in chat. Where's my girl, Dot? Let's see some
You want to
we'll
talk to them
later.
for a few?
All right, brother. Give me a call anytime.
All right.
What's that? I suppose I can. Oh, I love her. Yeah, I just have to scoot for a minute or two if you could. I know you like Dorothy.
Are you going to smoke some weed right now, Sherry?
No, I'm going to a different place.
Bullshit. Oh, shooting it up? You shooting up? Is that what's going on?
No, shooting out.
More than we need to know. And you heard it here, people. I get everybody to talk out the most embarrassing stuff they would never say in general.
Yes, I do.
Next is Dot.
Hey.
What's going on, Dot? How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing okay. How's it with you?
Not bad. Hey, you want to work on something fun?
Okay, sure.
Okay. When your sister gets back, she gets back in the seat. I need you to go. You got some whipped cream, maybe some ketchup. Ooh, ketchup is good because it stinks. All Canadians have ketchup. I think you guys even have potato chips that taste like ketchup.
Yes, I know. They're actually not as bad as it sounds.
Well, listen, if you drizzle a little bit of ketchup on her, I will donate $20 extra to the Petals and Scales raffle. Not to be entered, just to donate. So $20. This is helping people out. People in need. Sherry will understand. Who's with me, everybody? Type 1 in the comments right now if she should drop some. Whipped cream would be better. Shaving cream would be okay. Less violent. Ketchup is rough. I don't know if you're ready for ketchup. Can you take her in a fight?
She hates ketchup, so.
Can you take her in a fight? Come on. Maybe if you had a weapon.
It could get to be a draw.
Ah, shit. You got some mace? I know you Canadians carry mace because you don't have the guns. You got mace?
Nope.
Everybody wants to see it. You got to give the people what they want. These are Sherry's closest friends. You can't tell her about it. It won't work. $20 right now. I will donate it straight to this awesome raffle charity that we're putting together. I mean, we're everybody, including you, Dot. You probably don't realize it, but your sister donated some of your clothes to the raffle.
Actually, I believe it.
Yeah, we picked underwear. Black is good if you got something in black. I'm putting a Speedo in.
Okay, I'll see what I can put in.
Leopard print for all you ladies that are still in here. Because I'm trying to talk Dot into dumping some ketchup, some whipped cream, some shaving cream, one of those type of things on her sister when her sister comes back, and I'm going to donate $20 to the Petals and Scales fund. She's totally on this shit. She got her cell phone right now. She's probably listening to this shit.
Her cell phone?
Let me message her. Maybe I can get her to sneak up behind you and put ketchup on your head. Hold on. Let me get her on Instagram. I'm the worst, ain't I? I'll just throw you under the hole. I throw you under the bus. It don't matter to me. Oh, you got her
cell phone.
Oh, we can do even funner stuff. Get into her Facebook. Let's go. We're going to have some fun.
She rarely goes onto Facebook, so.
Even better. It means she won't be able to delete it for a long time. That guy, Zach, that I just pointed out in the video, he keeps putting he keeps stealing my landlord's phone and putting in there how he likes big, giant penises and all this other. He goes, "Hey, guys, it's me, Jeremiah, again. Just want to let you know that I am really craving some big penis. I'm in the basement. Come visit me." He steals his phone all the time. It's hilarious. All right, so be watching. Monday, Tuesday, I'll have a video out giving all the information on the Petals and Scales raffle. We have a lot of stuff already donated. Again, I'll talk about all that stuff, showing you pictures of stuff I got pictures of. A lot of cool stuff is being donated. Again, it will be a $10 buy-in, and you'll learn all about that. And you can buy in more than once if you want your name on the wheel multiple times. I think I got a mustache here that's tickling my nose. And you can buy in as many times as you want. You can win all the prizes, possibly. I mean, there's a chance. There's snakes in there. There's our snake racks in there. There's gift cards from multiple different people. There's shirts. There's hatchling trays. There's just a lot of cool stuff. And if you want to donate something, it's never too late. You can let me know. I'll put it on there. I'll tell everybody about it. If you're looking for videos to make, you all are saying all the time, "How do I get content? What do I do?" Make a video about Petals and Scales. Go watch their channel. Go to the channel, see their video where they're talking about some bad stuff that just recently happened to them, and tell people, "Hey, they're doing a pretty cool raffle about it. Go check it out." Now you just made a video. Oh, what's up? The cat.
Your boy and my girl up here.
Yep.
Don't
Two
forget
kitties.
that. Don't forget that.
I won't forget.
Trying to figure out what our
What's up, Wolf?
emergency is.
Love that dude. I like Wolf because he's a real dude. He's real all the time. Real. See, I can't be 100% real all the time on my channel only because I'm a dork and I gotta like worry about feelings and stuff. You don't know how much I appreciate the shit you say half the time, Wolf. It's the shit that I want to say all the time. So I do appreciate it. Did Dot just rat me out? There's sign language going on. I seen that. Oh, your turn's next, Dot. You're next. Okay. No, she's worried. What do you mean? I'm joking. What's she talking about? Uh-oh. Shit, I think she's mad at me.
Don't blame you.
More than welcome, Petals and Scales. What was that about?
I have no clue what is going on.
Did you say? Oh, good. That's part of it.
Okay, Dot, why am I not supposed to blame you about something?
Dot, I love you. I got to donate $20.
DWA.
Listen, you just helped us, Sherry, okay? You just helped.
I did. Are you dropping something on my head, Dot?
Yes.
Dot, I love you. Thank you so much. Sherry, I promise you this isn't in vain. I promise you this isn't in vain. I'm donating some money because she did that to an awesome fund. What did she put in your hair?
Mustard.
Mustard? I never said mustard.
Mustard?
Mustard.
Really, Dot?
Listen, don't be mad at Dot. Oh my God. Don't be mad at Dot. She can't hear me right now. She took her headset off. I appreciate you so much. Listen. I put her headset back on. I have to tell her. I'll wait until your headset's on. I'm sorry.
He loves you, Dot.
I do, Doc.
Good enough?
You are awesome. I appreciate you so much. And Sherry, thank you so much. I swear. It's coming back to me. I'm telling you. Don't worry. I will catch it. I told her to do ketchup because Canadians. I told her to use ketchup.
Not only that, but I never thought mustard would be weird to get on your head like that.
Is it? I'm gonna try it when I get home.
I don't need to put ketchup on you, but
Sherry, we know how much I like ketchup. Ugh.
Yeah, when she got in, I said, you gotta do me a favor. I said, I'll donate $20. I'll donate an extra $20 to the Petals and Scales raffle and stuff, not entering the raffle. So I'll donate to it if you drop some ketchup, some whipped cream, or some shaving cream. But she said you didn't like ketchup, so she went with mustard. I am totally shocked that she did it. I wasn't really expecting it. I'll tell you what, you two ladies are my kind of ladies, and I'm gonna send you two something for that. I got something I want to send y'all for that. I appreciate your support. Whatever the support. I didn't think she was gonna do it, but everybody in the chat typed number 1. If you go back and look, here's the people you can blame. If you scroll back up in the chat, you can see all the people that typed number 1. Yeah, those are the people you want to keep an eye on in the future. Yeah, they're dogs. Them ones. TG did it. Blackbird, he typed 1 a bunch of times.
Hey, Joel.
Bad. So I will be donating an extra 20 as soon as I get the information to their PayPal. I will be throwing an extra 20 towards them immediately. What a great way to throw a little extra joy and smiles to people's faces. I appreciate you all so much. Sherry, you and your sister are welcome on my channel anytime. You guys are awesome. I'm going to send you guys something. So for that being such good sports. I wouldn't have said that to everybody, but I knew Sherry would be cool, and it was a sister type thing. And if you guys can live with each other still, then I knew she could totally get away with it, and it would be all right. Although I'm still shocked she did it. But listen, that's time's coming. That's coming next. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So next live. Hey Doc, can you jump on the mic for a few minutes, Jason? While I go do whatever it is you do, smoke your weed, all that good stuff. And then we'll get it back. I hope she's not watching this right now.
No,
Somebody's gonna get me. Somebody's gonna get me back. Joel, thank you for joining. I'm actually gonna end this. At the beginning, I showed off a few of the snakes that I've hatched out.
Hey, Joel.
Talked about a few different things and just enjoyed myself. And I'm gonna kind of do this a little bit more often like this. I just want to enjoy myself and relax. I don't want to have to conform to, and I love YouTube. Thank you, YouTube. Great platform. Thank you for giving us this, to do. But I don't like playing by your rules. I think your rules are freaking stupid. You know what I mean? And knowing that, I'm just not going to play by them. So I don't care about algorithms. Just going to get on here, do my shit, hang out with my people. You guys are awesome. Your Petals and Scales video just came up, so I would appreciate it. If you could put a link to your channel one more time, please, Petals and Scales, I would appreciate that very much. Go over and check it out. And I will have a video up Monday, Tuesday, all about the Petals and Scales raffles, how you can get in. You can get in as many times as you want, $10 at a time. There's snakes, racks, gift cards for other snakes, T-shirts, lots of cool stuff. You don't want to miss out, and you'll hear all about it in that next video because donations keep coming in. And if you want to keep donating or somebody else wants to donate, feel free to let me know. You got something you want to get rid of? Even if you say you have a snake that you're like, hey, I can donate this snake, but I don't want to do the shipping, that's fine. We can do that as well. We can put it out there. Hey, they got a snake, but you have to pay the shipping, which I think is more than fair thing to do. Hey, stop putting that illegal stuff on the screen.
It's my sister's legal stuff.
I knew she.
I wouldn't give him away. He's too much.
Somebody's gonna read that. Somebody's gonna listen to that back and say, "Oh my god, I can't believe you said that." No, I'm kidding. Yeah, big ups for the mustard, big ups for the dot, big ups for Sherry for playing along and not getting crazy. Probably would have been a little funny if she got a little bit mad, but immediately I was like, oh my god, I feel bad. Immediately. So I'm like, and then she took her headset off. I'm like, no, I can't apologize to you if you take your headset off. You guys are sick. But please join me every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Central Time for just goofing shit and having fun, man. And just hanging out with cool people, not giving a shit. and people can get mustard on their head. But yeah, awesome. We're trying to get something together too. Awesome. Well, listen, Petals and Scales, you guys are amazing. I hope this is a fun time for y'all. It's all I really care about at the end of the day. Smile, have a good time. People feel good when they can help other people out. People feel good when they win some really cool prizes. It's just cool. Nobody loses. Share these videos. Make your own videos. Let people know about the crap. Throw it on Instagram. Hey, did you hear about that shit? Got some Raffle or something. You watching Fits, Consent Restrictors or Iron Dog or anybody else that says something about it.
Or something about mustard.
Yeah. Tell them you could come on my show and your family members will do rotten shit to you because Fitz will talk them into it. My turn's coming, trust me. My family is watching this and they're like, oh, we're going to get dad. I can already tell my son Liam's coming up with a lot of shit. So it's coming. I will be paying the price for this, but it's all right. All in good fun. All right, everybody. I'm out. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell. Let you know upload a video. And as always, I love you all. Sherry, finish it out.
Laters, Gators.
Laters, Gators. You're a jerk.
That's
See
mine. Ha!
A punk. Man, that's a long t-shirt if I put that. Love you all. See me bye, Later Gators. It's a lot of writing on a shirt. All right, I'm out. See you bye.